Now, we've had a little series on the days of creation. How many days of creation were there? 7, that's right. And today we come up to the 7th. Now, the first 6 days, those were the days where the Lord had to work very hard because he was creating all things. In the beginning were the heavens and the earth. The heavens, you know, sometimes we think of the sky when we talk about the heavens. We'll talk about heavenly bodies. Let's talk about the moon, the stars, the lovely constellations that we can see at night, especially when we get away from the city lights. We see these wonderful things in the sky. So the Lord made all the things in the sky, in the heavens, and also all the things on earth. Do you know each one of you has a heaven and an earth? What is your heaven? Isn't that where the angels are with you? Isn't that where God speaks to you and inspires you? Each one of us has a heaven. And each one of us has an earth, don't we? Because we live on this planet. We put our feet on the earth. So we have a heaven and an earth. So that's the way we are. That's the way God created us. And on the first day, God said, "Let there be light." Wonderful. And just think of what the world would be without light. And then he created the waters above and the waters below, and then he made the dry land appear. And then he created all the green things, the plants, the grasses, the trees. Yes? Yes, they came a little later. He made the fishes, and that was day 5, yes? And the birds, that was also day 5. So day 3 is where all the green things, all the plants were created. And then I'm sorry? Yes, that's right. The trees and the grass, that was day 3. Day 4 is when the Lord made the sun, moon, and the stars. And day 5 is when he made the birds and the fish. And then day 6 is when he made the animals, the things that creep upon the earth. Living things. We think of the cows and the squirrels and all the animals of the earth. That's what the Lord made on the 6th day. But the Lord made something else on the 6th day, which we talked about last time. Not just animals, but, yes? Humans, exactly. The Lord made us. The Lord made people on day 6. Yes? Yes, because the Lord is, all energy is from God, all power is his, and he shares that with us. Yes, so we learn about Adam and Eve later on in Genesis chapter 2. Chapter 1 has those 6 days of creation. And what happened on the 7th day? You probably know this. Yes. Maybe someone can help. How about you back there? The planets? Well, he made them earlier, but that's a good guess. How about you? He rested. Was anyone else going to say he rested? Yes. He rested on the 7th day. If you've been working hard and sweating and your muscles are working and your legs, you're building something, you're creating something, maybe you're playing very hard. And after a long day of doing that, what would you like to do? You'd like to rest, sit down and relax. And that's what we call a state of peace. Well, let's read that. This is Genesis chapter 2. Thus the heavens and the earth and all the host of them were finished, and on the 7th day God ended his work which he had done, and he rested on the 7th day from all his work which he had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because in it he rested from all his work, which God had created and made. So the seventh day, we call that the Sabbath, and we might call it Sunday, like today is Sunday. It's a day of rest. Some people have to work on Sundays, as we live in this world where there are certain things that are necessary and practical. But how nice it is to have a day when we can pause, we can reflect on the blessings that the Lord has given us, and we can rejoice in the creation that the Lord has made. And you know, when we read this story, we think about all the amazing things the Lord has made. And as we grow older, we see that the story is really about, on a deeper level, something that is also wonderful. And that is how the Lord can create us to be angels. He creates us the first time that we can be living beings in this world of time and space. But there's going to be a second creation, a new creation, where each one of us can be born into an image and likeness of God. So there's really depths of meaning. We read the Lord's word and it can speak to children, it can speak to grown-ups, it can speak to very simple-minded people, wonderful people, as well as very intelligent and scholarly people. The Lord speaks to us all. He's creating new things for us, and we can pray that he will grant each of us a moment of rest and peace. Amen.